Hello everyone, name is Mr. Stunt and welcome back to my Let's Play of Assassin's Creed. Last episode was longer than usual, as we did 2 targets instead of the usual 1. In this one I think I'll refrain from that and instead do just a single district with a single target as usual. So let's go, on to Jerusalem.
You've been exposed. Killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Let's see what Malik has to tell us.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dar.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Before leaving, you can actually see he's doing like maps of the city. You can see that's the Dome of the Rock that we climbed, that huge plaza over there, so that's cool. We didn't really take a look at the bureau in other episodes, did we? If I'm not mistaken, each bureau is different. They are similar, like they all have chests and stuff, but yeah. Oh well. Altair is nicer, as you can see, with Malik. He's actually the nicest, and Malik, he wasn't bad this episode either. Let's start with, in this case, we need to go to the poor district directly, from the rich one to the poor one. So yeah, let's start. Let's start, as always, let's do some viewpoints. We'll do whatever investigations we can do. We'll also do a couple of safe citizens. This episode, we should do more safe citizens than in others. If only because of the fact that... Ah, come on. Screw you. You can tell that they are definitely more attentive than they used to be. What Al-Mualim said is true. Guards now don't take as long to detect you. And also, I would have died in that jump if it wasn't for manual grab, just like this one. This is a weird viewpoint.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
I shouldn't, but I am nonetheless. This should open a bunch of opportunities already. Hopefully, that is.
Wait.
Shut up. Okay, yeah, that does open every single viewpoint. And there aren't that many viewpoints in this episode, actually. You know what, I don't want this episode to be short, like, too short. So maybe we may do a few more safe citizens than the ones that I had planned.
That will cost you your life.
That's so cool.
I'll have your head.
There you go. Hope you enjoyed that bitch slap. Oh, you mother. Yeah, you can tell that's a higher level guard. Not that it matters. They probably won't. I mean, I guess in time they will, and that's why the vigilantes spawn, because they know of my sacrifice. comparing to the last district we were in, which was the rich one, you can definitely tell this is the poor one. The way that the houses are constructed and all, and the way the peasants are dressed.
Pray that God, glorious
And this will probably be an investigation,
finds
right?
favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Actually, it's not. Huh. Color me surprised. What about here? Oh, this is a nice little
King and
room.
his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him.
Oh, this is nice. This is comfy.
Acts might be avenged.
Well, we're not sightseeing, so let's climb the viewpoint.
Exalted is he.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I am.
That he may
Oh,
grant us
great.
victory.
Yeah, through the
Curse
front.
him. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Yeah, curse the Christian
Go against
king.
the will of God, and must be
Remember,
made
there's
to
this
pay
huge war
everywhere
for
they
control
ride.
of the Holy Land between Saladin and King Richard.
It's a crusade.
You don't get to see Saladin in person in this game, but you do get to see King Richard. We already did when we killed William of the Montferrat last episode.
We must fight them in any way.
So there's that. I'm guessing this is some kind of church.
Praise be Saladin.
Kinda looks like it.
He has found the strength
Oh, there's a flag there.
and defense of our great
Yeah, 6 viewpoints. That's fewer than
mistake. Look,
any other
it's our
district we've done
very
so far.
existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must
Yeah, you
resist.
turn around.
We must push back.
Sorry. Actually, I didn't even need to kill you. I could have picked up the flag
The land.
normally. Yeah, let's do pickpocket, then save citizen, then this viewpoint. Let's do it in line.
Lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. Die in service to God.
Hey, you look familiar.
Do I now? Oh, great. Relax, I'm just here chilling.
ارحل انتهى الأمر.
Exactly.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Dean parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
So it seems people don't like this Majadin. And these two have to repair an execution platform. So that's interesting. And it seems like he used to be a lowly scribe from Saladin.
Your presence annoys me.
Nice, I wanted to steal this before he crossed the border with the guards. Acquired map showing the position of the execution plaza. That doesn't sound great. Does it now, Altair? Yeah.
ارحل من هنا.
Okay, I'm great on knives. Yeah, we have 10 knives now, so this should be a breeze.
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Come on. Then I wasn't in high profile. But I did dodge. Woman, buy some shoes, please. Thank you, camera. Oh god, no. It's definitely not me, mate. Yeah, we'll get this informer when we go and save the citizens. Don't worry. Do not worry at all. It's been a while since we've killed a Templar. You think about it? God, I didn't remember this district at all. All other districts I kind of remember. Why don't you? Okay, Altair doesn't want to climb, I guess. Nope. He acts weirdly on this one. So far I've remembered every single district, but in the poor district of Jerusalem, I didn't remember it at all. Which is weird. Sup?
Filthy heretic!
Oh no no no! Thank you. See how the manual grab is just so goddamn great? You can't live without it. Like, you genuinely can't. Yeah, I'm looking how I could climb this, maybe? Yes, thanks to the manual grab, I grabbed up. That's one of the good things that the manual grab has. If it detects the, I guess, the hitbox of the ledge nearby, it always attaches to the highest one. Alright. Hopefully that guard won't activate before getting to the viewpoint. Relax, I'll jump like right now. In this kind of low viewpoints, the haystack is kinda weird. In most viewpoints you don't think about it, like, oh, there's a haystack. In this case though, it's like, it's weirdly placed. I should be able to leave. Yeah, I did, even though the music is activated. Oh well. There's a whatever that's called. Eavesdrop, there you go. Didn't remember the word. English, people. Cool language. Yeah, well, there's only one Venge nearby, so guess.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
A whole lot of information. Majduddin is performing an execution today. Well, we could have guessed as much, thanks to the execution plaza thing. There's a Templar. So it seems he not only appears on the executions, but he also performs them. And not only that, but he seems to like it. Now, so far, every single... This is a weirdly placed bench. Every single target seemed evil on the outside, but he had reasons. Or at least he said to us that he had reasons to do whatever they did. In this case, we'll see whether that's true too or not. Another one down. 10 out of 60. They are all guarding chests. Oh no. Never mind. Next viewpoint. God, this camera. No, I wanted you to grab the ladder. Oh no, there's a giant wall. I forgot about that. Okay, well, let's go around the wall. You could have grabbed that. I actually want to pick up that flag. There you go. Jesus Christ, this is madness. Oh, now I'm mad. Now I'm freaking mad. Screw it. The thing is, the nature of an assassin is that of killing a target and running away. so it doesn't really feel like an assassin thing to kill an entire army. We did it last episode with William, but it's something I don't wanna typically repeat. Damn it. Okay, Templar, let's play.
Get away from me!
Oh, thank you. So are you gonna climb or no? Don't worry. Okay, I feel like the last 5 minutes of gameplay have been so goddamn weird and now the camera is bugging. Okay, thank you. Can we finally be done with it? I feel like I should hide. Okay, is this it? Are we okay? Oh, there's a safe citizen there. God damn. Okay. None of that happened. Let's forget about it. Hey there. Jesus Christ, Altair. And there we go. Are you okay there?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
They probably won't, let me tell you. Because they never do. But never mind that, it's not like I even care. To be honest, the entire city knowing of my sacrifice wouldn't be good. Because, sorry. Because that would mean I'm not stealthy and that's what I wanna be as an assassin. So yeah, don't tell anyone. I mean, if at least it served the purpose and, you know, guards were afraid because there's this guy clad in white that kills people, kills them, but they don't care. I mean, it's not like they could get information from other cities or other districts even. God damn it. I only use 2 knives. The thing is, I don't want to overuse them because they are broken, basically. They are OP. But that's the reason why they are so cool. Because they are broken. Thank you for waiting. Can we get... No, that's the exit. I was gonna say, can we get there? I thought that was a castle or something. But no. Actually, we will be able to get there, but that will be on the next target. Is that Solomon's Temple? I actually don't know how Solomon's Temple looks like. And I don't remember if you could get to actually see it from the outside. Remember, Solomon's Temple is where we found what's called the Fruit of Eden? Or the Piece of Eden? We know that's its name because the Templar said it on the letter, so it's not a spoiler. It's what we got, well, we didn't get it, Malik did, from Solomon's Temple. That's what the Templars had. And that's what Al-Mualim now has, or, well, I guess the assassins in general. It's a nice attention to detail how the walls have like barrels and boxes and stuff. You're not able to get on the walls, but you know, the fact that they took time to actually detail them. I mean, they happen right next to a viewpoint, so it makes sense, but you do know they wouldn't have normally done it, and I failed because I didn't jump into the haystack that's over there for some reason. Hi. Altair, Master Assassin, nice to meet you.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
I guess I'm gonna respawn next to the viewpoint. Yeah, I did. Well, next to the haystack, actually. Oh well, what's up, man?
Damned archers. We are to launch an assault against one of Majd Duddin's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. and I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
Don't worry, they won't. Stealth assassinator archers. Okay, there's only 3 of them. Yeah. Oh, we have to a great start. Okay, I don't wanna... Oh, that's one actually. Ah, damn it. Yeah. They do see you the instant it happens. Come on. When will you learn? I wanna do this mission, so can you stop hitting me, please? Or attacking me in general? I would greatly appreciate it. Or can you run away in fear? That would be cool too. Okay, thank you. There you go. So let's repeat this. Let's hope this guy doesn't see us. Doesn't turn around when he shouldn't, that is. Okay, that didn't... Thank you. I killed him the instant before he saw me. And thus activated the alarms.
Or I'll make you.
Yeah, screw it, let's do it this way.
Insidious than one who turns his back on the law.
Alright.
The law was given to us
Let's
by
not screw it
God.
up now.
Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him.
Kill him!
No greater
Thank
evil
you.
than this.
Jesus Christ, way too close. And the other one is that one,
He
right?
understands.
I
He
think.
works
Yep.
wicked among us, that we may live
I think that one will be the
righteous
easiest
lives.
because I'll have the most distance, hopefully.
There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy
Nice.
it is to disrespect him.
Wasn't that bad. I don't complain at all.
No greater evil than
Could have been better the first time around, especially when I called like 25 different guards at me, but yeah. I knew you would have tried it.
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Majd-ud-Din, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Yeah, that will give me time to attack, so that will be great. Majd-ud-Din turns his back to the crowd during his speeches. Not that it will be that important, given that, as you know, the moment we're seen by guards, everyone and their mother attacks us, but still. Investigation is complete. Return to the Bureau. I will not.
those you
I have
think you know
other
so
things to
well.
investigate as well.
None of us is above temptation.
What is that man?
Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported.
There you go, that's
Crime
cool.
today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majd-ud-Din will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Okay then.
What's he doing that for?
Don't worry, mate. Don't look at me.
Why would he do that? Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
I'm part of a circus, that's it. Will you keep walking?
Hey, clearly for that. Teach you to pick a fight.
May God have mercy on your soul. How can one expect to defeat?
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd-ud-Din well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
I mean, you didn't really tell me that much that I didn't know already. To be completely honest with you. He's decided to rule Jerusalem through fear. I mean, yeah, that's what you do when you do public executions, mate. Fear. Come on, mate. Stop looking at the corpse. Oh, I did not steal them.
How about you turn around and go away?
There you go. The other one was bugged for some reason. Well, for some reason, because he reacted to the corpse, that's the reason. Another viewpoint. All of these viewpoints are... Oh, I didn't even see you, to be honest.
Come back here! You cannot run forever! Get out of my way!
Now, will you let me climb the freaking building in, please? Nice and easy.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
Oh, great, and there's an archer looking at me. That's not nice. That leaves me with an informer assassination challenge.
Where is the one responsible?
Oh, look at that. Oh, and there's a few cities in there. I didn't want you to jump the Altair, to be honest.
How bizarre.
You dare steal in my presence?
Sup? Gonna be with you in a second, mate.
Stop it, please!
Dirty sheep! I'll have your hands on سوف تموت هنا! You will not get away from me!
Oh. You okay there?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Let me move the camera, please. Okay, thank you. Screw the vigilantes. They're not really that useful. I haven't used them once in the entire game. Think about it. Screw you. Oh no, I've killed someone. Relax, it's not canon. Hey there.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majd-Duddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
So you want me to do your homework, basically? Well, there's 2, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Hopefully.
I'd leave if I were you. Before I leave you. I know you're here somewhere.
Just a few coins, please.
Ah, come on. He wasn't expecting it. There was no reason at all for him to detect me besides him detecting me. And you know it. Ah, come on, I was about to get to the freaking bench. Not even the bench is here. So is that it? Funnily enough, this should be the shortest episode, and I feel like it's the episode where I fuck up the most. Okay, I can only assassinate them from the back, noted. Fuck it, let's do it.
I have nothing. I need food. I'm so hungry. So money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What is it that you...
Ah, come on! Jesus Christ, I'm tired with the fucking armies! Like 7 different freaking guards coming at me all at the same time. Fuck off already!
Out of the way!
Alright, let's repeat this.
These are dark days indeed. How? Who did all what happened here? Leave now!
No,
He's going to...
That's it, isn't it? Nice. Let's try and get the viewpoint while we're at it.
What happened here? Who did this? How?
It's not good enough. No, it's actually one of those where you can climb to the top. I hope the guard at the top doesn't see me.
So we'll never...
Because if he does, that would be so bad, and I would be so mad. His boat disappears, do you see that?
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Oh, damn it, he's gonna look at me while we're synchronizing, isn't that it? He actually walks around, I'm not gonna complain. And for once, Altair actually jumped in the haystack. Huh.
Where are you? I know you...
Let me get this, thank you. You could have climbed that, come on.
He's going to hurt himself.
I'm not gonna hurt myself. Don't hit any guard, please. Hey there.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard two scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
I mean, the entrance isn't what's the problem. A few scholars will try to enter the execution area. Entering is not the problem, it's leaving after I kill the guy. So, yeah, alright. 4 save citizens and then the informer. What about doing these save citizens in fast forward? Do you feel like it? I kind of feel like it. Alright, let's see here. Last investigation.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Of course. Let's go. Escort the informer safely to his destination. Well, we have 9 throwing knives, so that should be enough. If I'm able to locate the guards before they get in combat proximity.
Pay for your sins.
Like that.
Pay for your sins. Don't kill me!
Yeah, you better run away.
God curse you, damn fool!
Relax, relax. I'm sheathing my weapon.
Who could have done so?
Should I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it.
Kill him!
Jesus Christ, can you leave me alone, please? How many guards have I killed in this episode? So, you wouldn't have done that, mate. You will never learn, will you? Wise choice. Okay, the exit is, yeah, it's right next to that viewpoint we climbed before where we talked about the wall. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shall we continue? Come on. Altair, you're doing a whole lot of killing in this episode. Then again, this is, at the end of the day, the port district of Jerusalem, so you're probably cleaning house. Relax, mate. If you value your life, you will not fuck me over.
He has a sword.
It's a short blade, but close enough, I guess.
Your life ends now.
Oh, only one, that's cute. Come on, dude. I wanna pick up the flag, but I know what happened last time I was doing this mission and I picked up the flag, so just a couple of scholar buddies.
Alright, where are you?
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Perhaps, depending on what this is. Whatever the case, good luck, friend. You run away now. There you go. Okay, a quiet map detailing the position of Mujahideen guards. I mean, my intention is to kill him and then run the fuck away, so we'll see. We'll take a look at the map right before getting to the bureau. Yeah, I feel like in this district of town, I definitely feel like the rooftops are better than the streets. Whole lot of guards. Even worse than that, whole lot of angry guards. Holy shit, do they start a fight for literally nothing. I mean, it's not me, it's you, really. I wanna save your life. Because if you fight with me, you're gonna die. That's just how it is. Also, funnily enough, we just found the execution grounds. This is the execution plaza. This is where we'll fight the guy. So yeah. It's not important right now, because we're going to talk with Malik and see whether he is still an asshole or not. He wasn't an asshole when we first entered the bureau, and Altair was very respectful, referring to the job. So hopefully it'll be the same here.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Let's see what'll happen.
But I say, this is an honor to die.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Mualim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mualim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Nothing else to say? Alright then.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Yeah, you fast forward. You fast forward enemies. Strike during the execution today. He'll be near the western edge of Solomon's temple. Yeah, I still haven't picked up how to pronounce his name. The thing is, it's kind of similar to Salahaddin, or at least the second part, like Majahaddin. I don't know how to say it. Whatever. I've heard a couple of NPCs say it, but it hasn't quite clicked. Whatever. The guy, the executioner. Let's go and kick his ass. And save the assassin. We can actually let the assassin die. Here's the thing. He executes during part of the cutscene. There they are. See the assassin? He's the last one. During the cutscene, he executes the woman. And he may or may not assassinate the second one. I don't remember if he assassinates the second one. He does assassinate the first one. And then, in gameplay, he goes on to assassinate the other three. So if we strike the moment we get control of Altair, we'll be able to save those. Which is what we'll do. That's a whole lot of enemies though. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see. I found a map detailing the location of the guards attending today's execution. This will make things much easier. I mean, we've killed this one already. No, we've killed this one. We're on this building right now. Not like we're gonna give a damn about this archer, because I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna run out. Hopefully, I'll be able to climb... Ooh. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to some of the hiding places. Whatever the case, yeah, as you can see, there's a scholar group there, but we don't really need it, because we can just do this.
Silence!
Oh, you demand.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? No, we do not. Then you wish to take action? We do. Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take it?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all!
What were you expecting?
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Are we returned to gameplay now? Oh, we are! I thought he killed the prostitute during cutscene. But I guess he didn't. Well, fuck it. And we're done.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way that people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Brutal. Let me run, bitches! Okay, so this one is very interesting, and like every other target we've dealt with, this one doesn't try to excuse himself. This one wanted power, nothing but power. He only so happened to get it via, you could have grabbed that, via the Brotherhood, the Templars. But he didn't care about that. This one was truly evil. That's very interesting. And I'll tell you, actually, this is one of the very, very few Animus like corridor memories where, please tell me I can get to this one, thank you. Where you get to actually see the assassin kill the target with the hidden blade during the memory section. So it just reiterates the hate Altair had for this guy, and he just stabbed him again with the blade. You're floating there, buddy. There you go. Okay, we're nearby the bureau, so it should be easy enough. There you go. All in all, this was a very fast assassination.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
So it is, Malik.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
So it is. Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. As you can see, all 3 DNA sequences are done. Memory block number 4 completed. And we're leaving the Animus. Seems like.
We done already? Get up. Whatever you say, Doc. I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who Sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good, but the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night.
I may.
The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
You're more right about that than you may think, actually, Lucy. Remember this conversation when she said that... Oh, you wanna see me go to sleep? Alright. Can I actually talk with you before leaving?
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave.
Yeah.
And I can't leave until you're in your room.
I know. But yeah, remember this conversation for the future of the franchise. She said that what they want is good, but the way they're gonna go about it, that's really, really bad. Remember this for when we play Revelations. It will be interesting to lose his character. And sad, let's be honest. Alright, well, we have both access pens, both hers and Biddick's. So let's take a look. Access granted, welcome Lucy. Let's see if she has new messages. Okay, this hasn't changed, but she has an outbox message. Ooh, so she talked after Vidic answering her. She talked directly to Ricking. We don't know who Alan Ricking is yet, but we can guess he's a higher up. More higher up than Vidic even. So she doesn't want to drop the case, huh? That's bad for business, Lucy. Mr. Ricking, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact, no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend. If you're concerned about sensitive information being divulged as a result of sharing this with me, I think my record at the company speaks for itself. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Best, Lucy Stillman. Well, I'm gonna let you in a little secret, which is not even a secret, you can in fact guess it from this message. Ricking is the CEO from Abstergo. He's the higher up, he's the boss of the company. And also, I can't believe I haven't talked about it. Like, I've mentioned the Lucy thing in this conversation, but I haven't talked about the elephant in the room, which is the big plot twist that all these years later is not even a plot twist anymore, but yeah, that's the thing. Abstergo are the Templars. The Assassins have been fighting the Templars for at least 1,000 years, and Abstergo is just how they're called nowadays. Their front company. So, world domination nutjobs, as Desmond said. So Ricking is the leader of the Templars, basically. Which makes what happens in the Assassin's Creed movie even fucking worse, but that would happen years after Assassin's Creed was already bad, so... Whatever, who cares, you don't care about that yet. Abstergo email network, Vidic, whole lot of things to read. Okay, so let's see, inbox. Alright, we have a lot to talk about these mails. Let's see, daily headlines. Hurricane season ends, but not in the way you think. Increasingly erratic weather patterns have caused the Global Weather Association to abolish the term hurricane season. Once confined to the months of June through November, hurricane duration, frequency, strength and locations have increased to the point where most coastal cities must now live in constant fear of these devastating storms. Abstergo satellite launch postponed. Citing last-minute adjustments to their new all-in-one telecommunication satellite, Abstergo have postponed the launch of their first satellite until December 21st. They maintain that their patented technology will allow faster, more reliable data transmission than previous generation satellites, which suffered from delays and interference. So they wanna launch this satellite. Abstergo has a satellite called the Abstergo, and they wanna launch it the December 21st, 2012. Kind of an interesting date, isn't it? Moreover, the entire world is being fucking destroyed by hurricanes. But wait, there's more. Tension mounts over Antarctic drilling. The US and EU are once again facing heavy criticism for their decision to begin construction of jointly owned oil platforms in the Weddell Sea. Several supranational unions oppose the war, claiming it violates the Antarctic Treaty System. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of 2 naval destroyers, said to be in the region for reasons unrelated to the construction. So they are drilling the Antarctic. But wait, there's more. Ooh, so Riking messaged Vidic about Layla. So this is the message that Lucy sent. From Alan to Lucy. I will be out of the office starting September 1st. I'll return on October 4th. In case of an emergency, please contact my assistant Aubrey Jacobs at the extension 1003. So this is what Alan sent to Lucy. And then Alan sent to Vidic. You told me she wasn't going to be a problem, and here she is stirring up the shit again. Deal with this, Warren. You vouched for her. You're responsible for her. Again, Vidic saved her life, so he vouched for her, and Riking doesn't want any of this shit. As for Outbox, let's see. Your pen, I mean, we already know this one. Yep. Layla. Yeah, we saw this too. Way back. And deleted items, let's see. Classified information, administration. It's a general reminder, or yeah, we saw this one already. Vidic has it in the deleted items, so he doesn't, that's cool. Sender unknown, I know. I know what you're doing, I know what you did. I saw him, he had a metal ball. It opened, they went crazy. Shooting, stabbing, tore each other to pieces. I know it was you people, saw the logo, heard the name. I'm going to tell anyone who will listen. You'll be exposed, they'll know the truth, and then you will pay. You crazy bastards, you'll pay. I didn't remember this mail, holy shit. I actually got chills reading it. So someone intelligent enough to get the Vidic's personal mail saw Abstergo. I saw the logo, heard the name, saw Abstergo killing people. Not shooting them, not stabbing them, but with a metal ball that it opened and made people go crazy and made people shoot and stab each other. Interesting. Very goddamn interesting. So what I wanted to talk about these couple mails, we're not gonna talk about them yet, because I remember you get even more daily headlines. And they have to do with, there's one that talks about Africa, and there's one that talks about movie cinema and other stuff. So we'll talk about this when we read all of them. But needless to say, I'm gonna give you a little hint. They're part of a huge, well, not huge, because, spoiler alert, probably people forgot about them. But that's the thing, all these mails were retconned. Needless to say, the world is not as fucked up as those emails mention. So with that out of the way, let's go to sleep. And as always, there it is. The following morning. Oh, Vidic isn't gonna talk with me? Come on, Vidic. Oh, there he is.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Well, that's rude. What? Your bosses kicked your ass? If you didn't get his access pen last time, you now get another opportunity.
You forget how the Animus works? Select the memory on the menu in front of you and let's begin.
Blah 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 blah.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Garnier's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Garnier's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Aqqa, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
I'm but a blade in the crowd. So there's yet another new sword? I didn't remember this. I thought there were only 3. New ability gain, defense break. Huh. Okay, so it's the same sword basically, but this one, instead of having the leather strips, it's just pure metal. I didn't remember this one. But yeah, I still think Altair's sword is the one that we just lost. Kinda weird for it to have 4 swords. Whatever the case, we finally saw the treasure, what was inside the casket, really. We saw the Piece of Eden. And is it me? Or did it look like a, oh, I don't know, metal ball? Kinda makes you think, doesn't it? And well, they explained what I was talking about in other episodes, like, you know, Garnier prepared them, and Garnier used plans to try and simulate the effects of the Piece of Eden that we stole, and yada yada yada. We learned quite a bit in this episode, actually. We finally saw the Piece of Eden, a ball of metal, a ball of silver. We heard, thanks to that mail, we know that Abstergo, which are the modern-day Templars, have a Piece of Eden. Is it the same Piece of Eden? Or is it a different one? And is this ball why they have Desmond captive? Do they want to find this, or is there something else? Whole lot of questions. Some of them have been answered in this episode. Some will take a while more. But whatever the case, we'll leave the episode here. So if you've enjoyed it, as always, watch the rest of my content, comment, say whatever you want to say. And I'm not gonna approach that because it's gonna activate the fast travel, and if I cancel it, so I leave the game, next time I'll actually need to go on horseback to reactivate it when I'm about to enter the kingdom. But that's none of your concern, because you don't care about that details. So yeah, if you liked it, keep watching, I guess, watch the rest of my series, and as always, thanks for watching.